When tillage begins, other arts follow. The farmers, therefore, are the founders of human civilization. Once in your life, you need a doctor, a lawyer, a policeman, and a preacher. But every day, 3 times a day, you need a farmer. The master's eye is the best fertilizer. Agriculture is the noblest of all alchemy, for it turns earth and even manure into gold.
There's a lot of beauty in this business, and I think that it's easy to get passionate about it if you got it in your blood.
I think the best hops come from the Yakima Valley. The hop farmer gets to play God, essentially. This is the best place to grow hops.
I was born into this. I'm 4th generation, so my great-grandfather started farming hops, and we've been farming since the late 1800s.
We've survived just mostly because we have the passion for farming. We love what we do. We're always moving forward.
Florian Dauenhauer was my grandfather, and he got into the hop business when he and his brother Joe leased a hop ranch in the late 1930s in Sacramento, California.
Prior to 1940, hops were largely hand-picked on small farms. A farm's crop volumes were limited by the farmer's ability to hand-pick in a very short harvest window.
During one of the harvests, the migrant workers who manually picked the hops in those days came in and said, "We got a better offer from our neighbors, and we're going to go do their crop unless you double our wages." Most of the profit for that crop went to paying the higher labor costs that they didn't anticipate. My grandfather was always a tinkerer, and he took it upon himself to design and build a hop harvester. The next harvest, the laborers came night before harvest and tried to pull the same thing, and they discussed among themselves, and he said, "Fire them, this thing will work." And it did work. It brought in their crop in record time. Then it brought in the neighbor's crop. Then it brought in the other neighbor's crop.
In only a few seasons, Dauenhauer's initial customers were able to grow significantly. Hop farmers saw their margins increase, and the adoption for this efficient new technology dramatically increased opportunities for scale. Dauenhauer developed its products directly with local farmers, and still does.
What is your favorite thing about harvest?
Oh, just the idea of picking hops. I mean, there's nothing better than that.
Welcome to Moyer Ranch. We've been growing since 1898. My great-grandfather, my father, myself, my brothers, and they love doing it.
Generations of hop farmers have invested in both Dauenhauer's innovation and reliability.
We grow the hops that the breweries want. That's our job. That's what we call the gold dust. That's what the breweries want. We've been very happy dealing with Dauenhauer all these years from day one. They're a great company, and they've been very good for us. Our company has been taking care of all our needs and wishes that we needed, or changes that they made to make us look better. So we thank them, Dauenhauer themselves, for the relationship we had with them all these years.
The really cool thing about working with hop farmers is invariably they're very real people. They actually know what it is to be subject to the vagaries of the weather and the elements.
We've gone through some rough times. I mean, it's not always been like the last 7 years. You know, it's been rough.
These guys invest millions and millions of dollars in these pickers and processing facilities and kilns and all this equipment that's only going to run 1 month out of the year and only has one use, and that's hops. And to me, that speaks even more volumes about the passion that they have for what they do.
Whether the times were rough or whether they're good, we always have that passion to succeed and make our farm a little better than it was last year.
They're absolutely as sophisticated business people as you'll meet in any line of business. You have to be really good.
It's always a challenge. And the craft side helped us here in the last 7 years. I mean, we've actually had the chance to invest back in the farms.
The modern hops industry is constantly evolving to meet the demands of today's breweries. with new varieties and increased quality that is insisted by craft brewers.
It's not an easy way to make a living. It takes a tremendous amount of capital, a huge amount of work, and absolutely unwavering focus on what you're doing.
Dauenhauer machines pick hops the world over, North and South America, in Europe and Oceania. If hops are grown on a large scale, a Dauenhauer is nearby ensuring fast, efficient, and high-quality service.
Right now, I'm very proud of seeing all the farms put these massive investments in and seeing their kids come in and take over and listen to the great-grandfathers on the ranch, because they do know things.
You always want to be able to partner with another successful business so that you can be successful. 99% of our hops come back with a 0% leaf and stem. Dauenhauer has enabled us to be successful by manufacturing premium equipment. We've used it extensively since 1981, so we have a total of 8 recleaners, all Dauenhauer manufactured.
There's a lot of facets, you know. It's not just growing the crop, it's marketing the crop, it's keeping these trucks running, it's keeping the machine running, and navigating the markets. And not many people that, unless they're farming hops or they're in one of the support industries, like Dauenhauer, gets what it means to actually be a hop farmer. So it's good to sit with somebody that actually gets it.
And I feel like, you know, now's the time where people can look back and say, none of this was a mistake. We needed to do all of this, and we're so glad that we did. And I'm very proud to see it all happen, and to know that our success was rooted in their success.
We here at Dauenhauer Manufacturing are honored to know the story of finding success in farming hops. Alongside our grower friends, Dauenhauer shares the value of wisdom and perseverance passed on through generations. And we are honored to have worked alongside this rare group of men and women as they till a legacy in hop farming. For over 75 years, we have unwaveringly supported our machinery and the people who depend on it for their livelihood, and will continue to do so every harvest, 24/7.